What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Georgia Tech versus Georgia college football matchup going down Saturday, November 25th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Georgia Tech and Georgia. And Georgia Tech coming into this one 6-5 on the year, 6-5 against the number after a 31-22 win over Syracuse in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Georgia coming in 11-0 on the year, 5-6 against the number after a 38-10 win over Tennessee in their last game. And now, we renew the rivalry once again as Georgia's won the last two meetings handily, and they've won a lot of the recent meetings handily, including 5 straight, with all of those wins being by 23 or more points. So, Georgia's outright dominated. Last time these two teams squared off, it was 37-14 in favor of the Bulldogs, with Georgia Tech covering as 36.5-point underdogs. Not getting that many points here. They're only getting 24.5. But, you look at what Georgia Tech has done so far this season. This was a team that earlier on in the season was looking like they were dead in the water. I mean, they had struggled with consistency. They started with a loss at Ole Miss. They got a win at Wake Forest as well. But then it felt like the sky was falling after the loss to Bowling Green as 21-point favorites at home. But since then, they've won 4 of their last 6, have done a great job winning in the underdog role. They have outright wins by double-digit dogs against Miami and North Carolina. They beat up on Virginia as an underdog in a coin flip spot. Still don't know why they were an underdog there, as well as a win over Syracuse. They did take losses on the chin against Boston College and Clemson, but for the most part, this is a step in the right direction for Georgia Tech. And I gotta say, I like what Haynes King has brought to the table. He hasn't been heavily utilized in his last couple of games, and he has thrown four touchdowns to 5 interceptions. I will give him that. And he's going up against a tough Georgia defense here. That being said, Georgia has the SEC championship on game next week. I'm not saying they're going to take a day off against a rival. Usually they revel in these chances to beat up on Georgia Tech. But I don't think that Georgia's going to want to give up all their secrets. They're not going to want to have too much tape on them going to that SEC title game. And, Georgia Tech, this is the most capable Georgia Tech team we have seen in some time. And the one area where you can really attack this Georgia defense is, on the ground. If anything, if you compare the rush defensive numbers to the pass defense numbers, Georgia 14th in passing defense, top 5 in both yards per completion, yards per attempt. But if you look at the rush defense, they're 23rd in the country and 47th in yards per carry allowed. So you can move the ball on the ground. And Georgia's a top 20 rush offense. And even if they don't score on a lot of those rushes, I think Georgia Tech's going to implement a bit more of a run-heavy approach here so that they keep the ball out of Georgia's hands. And laying 24.5 in a game like this, I think could be a little bit dangerous. I think Georgia wins this game, but I think they win this one by probably about 21 at most. I'm going to take a shot on Georgia Tech and the points in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.